A balanced perspective is key to understanding the contemporary surveillance society in which we live. What balance can there be in the modern society's use of surveillance? Does the government and core political current usage of surveillance even allow for a balance? We see it again and again within the mainstream news media of daring thieves stealing the world's secrets and allowing the general public access. News reports litter our media with expose after expose of crimes against humanity under the guise of the realms of perfection. Chelsea Manning, the Snowden release, WikiLeaks and the Assange affair, all of these and many more under the guise of surveillance. But surveillance for what reason? As Foucault in 1979 quotes Bonneville in 1847 explains, general surveillance of a population, silent, mysterious, unperceived vigilance. It is the eye of the government ceaselessly upon and watching without distinction over all citizens, yet without subjecting them to any measure of coercion whatsoever. This issue of surveillance is historic and doesn't go without a measured response. We are rightly quite shy and dismissive of the use of video captured in social events by individuals. How many times we check our hair, see someone duck and turn their face when the camera appears, outrightly block access to ourselves within a social arena. Why is it any different then when the same thing is done by government and corporate interests? As Foucault and Murray argue, there is a growing disconnect between the state's surveillance activities and its monitoring and potential for human rights harm. As the recent Cambridge Analytica scandal shows, it's not just a camera pointed at you every step in your day in which it is the issue. More and more we are being surveilled. Innocuous data is mined from our location, our friends, our search history, our wants and likes. Why? To drive great change or to do something good? No, purely to drive the temptation and greed. There is no such thing as a free lunch has never been more real. Purely to drive the profits of the industrial world. Instead of this data being used to help someone achieve their goals, it is used to sell us things, the latest snake oil to cure our woes, or the latest trinket to make us complete, all while driving an appetite for more. As the pop culture reference of Palahniuk's Fight Club shows, advertisement drives our deeper selves, but what is the advertisement driving us towards? Will we or can we ever be complete? Or as Tyler states, advertisement has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need. We're the middle children of history, no purpose or place. We have no Great War, no Great Depression. Our Great War is a spiritual war. Our Great Depression is our lives. We've all been raised on television to believe that one day we'll all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars, but we won't. We're slowly learning that fact, and we're very, very pissed off. In creating a theoretical idea of a free lunch, we sold our lives via data collection to the highest bidder and the lowest common denominator all at once. In creating the biography of our lives and selling it for trinkets and baubles we have been complicit in. Why should we care? Well, again, Foucault comes to our aid. The introduction of the biographical is important in the history of the penalty, because it establishes the criminal in existence before the crime is even outside of it. Until we take back the notions of control of our own surveillance, current government and core political control of our data, public own the mean of data digital production and understand what the end-user license agreements and the code license actually means, there can be no balance. For as Foucault eloquently puts it, the prison, the place where penalty is carried out, is also the place of observation of the punished individuals. This takes two forms: surveillance, of course, but also the knowledge of each inmate, of his behaviour, his deeper states of mind, his gradual improvements. The prison must be conceived as a place for the formation of clinical knowledge about the convicts. The penitentiary system cannot be an a priori conception. It is the introduction of the social state. I thought I'd leave you all with a poem that I found whilst doing research for the project. It's by John Wedgewood Clarke from 2015, and it was actually done for part of the Curious York event up in York in the UK, and it's called Snickerdoodle, and I think it really, really sums up some of the mentality or the missed mentality regarding surveillance. So here's Snickerdoodle. The camera's a rat in a hole above the passage, where it threads between parking bays and the stub end of a road. Look it right in the eye, what a nose it has for everything, omnivorous and never more, then a glance away. Thanks for coming with me on a journey through Foucault and the works of Palahniuk's Fight Club. If there's anything you'd like to see in the future, then please drop me a line below or get in contact otherwise. The surveillance stuff's been really interesting, and I hope it's been interesting for me to cover bits and pieces. going forward, I think we're going to do more bushcraft stuff and probably less university work on the channel. But it really has made me think, and I hope it's made you lot think about just what and how the nature of surveillance and how it works. I've been Kim, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you all around.